Bonjour mes amis! Today we are going to be looking at how to send an email. So I'm going to take us through the steps and show us everything we need to know so we can do that efficiently, quickly, and use it whenever we would like to. So let's get started. You might be wondering why or when do we send emails? Well, email is a great way to communicate with our friends, our family, trusted adults like teachers, to message them about something quickly and efficiently. Okay, so step one, this is where we go to our launch page. So if you were with me for the first video where we logged into our Google Classroom, then you know we get to our launch page by going to gnspes.ca. This also opens up automatically when we are on our Chromebook at school. So first off, when you get to the launch page, again, there is lots of different icons to look at, but when you think about an email, I always think of mail. So when you're looking for your email, always check for that little icon that has a little letter on it to remind you of mail. So that is what we're going to click on next. Okay, now that we have gotten onto the launch page, we've found our Gmail icon, we are going to click it. And then once we click it, it will bring us to our Gmail. Okay, so this is exactly what you will see when you open yours up as well. So over here on the left side is kind of where we get things started. You can see at the top it has a nice big header called Gmail, and then underneath the very first one that we see is Compose. This is kind of like where you would be to start a text message or to make a phone call. This is where you can start writing an email. Here is your inbox with all the emails you might be getting from me, your teacher, or maybe a classmate, maybe a parent. These are kind of the places where we will get started. So our next spot will be clicking Compose. Okay, now our step 3 is sending our email. So as you can see here, once I've hit Compose, that's like kind of a start button, it will tell you a new message, the recipients, and subject. So for here, this is where when you click on it, it says to. That's where you're writing your email to. So maybe it's to your teacher, maybe it's to a friend in your class, maybe it's to a parent. This is where you will have to know someone's email to type it in. Alternatively, what a helpful thing that Gmail does is when you write in somebody's name, so if you were maybe to write in my name, look, I pop up right away. You just want to make sure, usually having a picture there is helpful, and you can see that my picture is right there. We also know that I've shared that email with us, so we know that it's mine. So if we were to send that to there, we'd already have who we're sending it to. And then this is very important, writing your subject. What is your email about? What is this person going to be looking at as soon as they receive it? You really want to make sure that you have something in there. So maybe you're asking about, hey, did you want to look at that project together? Or, Madame Potter, I really need some extra time on this. That is where you would maybe write that. So maybe you're wondering about extra time to pass in an assignment. You want to make sure you have even your best spelling in those. This is where underneath you type your email. So you might want to say, hi, Madame Potter, just like you're writing a friendly letter. Typing what you'd like to say. Maybe you might say, I would like some extra time on our homework assignment. Would that be all right? Something simple. And then make sure, just like you were writing a letter, make sure you sign your name. So say if I was Johnny, I'd write Johnny, okay? And then here down at the bottom, you can change the fonts. You can also add things, which is really fun too, okay? But basically when we're sending just a basic email, this is what we're looking for. And then we can hit send. Now, because it's to me, it went right to me, so you can see it right there. But if you were to be sending it to a friend, they would be getting it as well. And that, my friends, is how we send an email. I hope that you feel comfortable to now send an email off to a friend, a parent, or an adult you trust. Au revoir.